Hello and welcome to my channel, the place where I take you on RV tours, campground tours, to hiking destinations and so much more. Today I am at the 2024 Florida RV Super Show with Tanner, and we are going to show you...
This is the GXV Hilt by StoryTeller Overland.
Here is an overview of the layout and the specifications.
So we're gonna take a look at it.
All right.
So mine is, as you can see, this is on the Ram 5500 chassis. So this is actually, it's the limited chassis as well. So it's definitely a higher model that Ram offers. It's the crew cab. So as you walk around, you'll see this is a different, it's not a paint job or anything like that. It's not, this is what we call a Patriot liner. Okay. So it's a very rough
I can see the texture
liner. So something like this, you are going to be going to different environments, off-road, take it wherever you want kind of thing. So you want the rougher materials so you can actually withhold scratches and limbs, things like that. So you'll see the large tires that we put on it. They're massive. They're as big as me pretty much. It's 335 size tires.
It's pretty big.
We use a liquid springs hydraulic suspension as well, so you can actually raise the chassis. So you have 3 different drive modes. So depending on what kind of environment you're going to as well, you can pretty much lift the box up as well. So if you're worried about ground clearance or anything like that, it's a very awesome suspension setup. On the front, as you'll see, we have a KC lights setup that goes across on the overhead, and then KC light driving lights down below, along with the attached winch here.
Wow.
We can loop. We might want to loop this way, and I'll show you guys rail system to get inside, because it is sitting up a little bit higher than a traditional truck. But over here, I'll show you some of the storage that we offer on it. Here, you can kind of get a good look here at the suspension. I don't know if you can get under there, but it's their liquid springs smart suspension. Now,
so is that storage?
Yes. So you're going to need the storage with something like this. So we offer a pass-through here on the back.
Okay.
Right now, we've got a lot of our show stuff in here, mats and everything, but this does pass through all the way to the other side. So for that extra storage, you'll be able to get it. So not only do you have the extra lighting on the front of the vehicle, you have the extra lighting that goes around the entire rail system on the roof. So you'll have pretty much a big perimeter lighting. So if you go where you really don't have a lot of natural light or anything, you'll be able to see on the exterior of the truck itself. Now you do have a Girard awning. We use Girard with all of our vans as well. An absolute awesome awning. Rolls out, and so electric awning, just rolls in and out. So, but it's great to have, especially depending on where you're going to be. But
exactly.
You do have solar panels. It's got a 1320 watt solar panel, so you'll be able to stay charged up when you're off grid. On the rear right here, we're gonna have our invader rack. So with this rack system, you'll be able to attach, extra boxes, obviously spare tire. A lot of people put, you put a shovel and just pretty much everything you might want to keep on the outside for your exterior needs.
Look at all that clearance. So. Wow. Okay, anything on the other side, the driver's side?
You'll really just have the other door for the pass-through. And you'll have the, I'll show you over here. On the inside, I mentioned
cassette toilet.
The cassette toilet. This is going to be your door for that. So you'll have 2 places to fuel up as well. Door here. Okay. And then right behind the rear door, you'll have another place for your.
Okay. You can see that right there.
Fuel. For your diesel fuel.
And your DEF.
Yes, that fun stuff.
Oh, wonderful. So. And did we look at these storage compartments here?
No. There we go. And it is a 30 amp plug-in. So 30 amp connection. There we go. And just more storage.
These doors are really rugged and kind of weighty.
There we go.
Okay. And so this is the water connection?
Yeah, so your water power state or water flow station. So you'll have outdoor shower, but you'll also be able to switch this valve. So if you're using city water, fresh water, if you're going to be winterizing it, you'll just switch this valve to whichever one that you need to. We put on here that you'll need to max it out at 45 PSI. Here's going to be your outdoor shower connection. And then this is just access into the water line system itself.
Right, and I see that that's the gray water holding tank.
Yes, so instead of, traditionally, in almost every RV, you've got to get underneath and just pull. So it's actually conveniently placed right here. So you're not having to get on your back and get dirty. I think we all know how that goes sometimes, so.
All right. So are we done with the exterior?
Yeah, that's it. Besides, you've got your water hookups as well, a little ventilation port right here. So
Noticed that, yeah. Okay.
This is going to be your exhaust for your furnace, hot water. And it's about 12'7" on the total height of it. And we build these in Birmingham, Alabama. So right up the road from here in Tampa.
Wonderful. All right, let's check out the interior. So this is Tanner and this is Jordan. And so why don't you tell me a little bit about the interior specifications?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, it's a pretty spacious cab that we put on. So it's sitting on a Ram 5500 chassis. Okay. So with this box, we've got a pretty spacious room to where 6'7" on the interior. So you can actually stand up, move around, especially if you're taller. So, a lot of times in adventure vehicles, vans, if you're, 6'3", 6'4", you're kind of pushing it. So in something like this, you can be much more room, standing room, and it feels more spacious. Right. And you can see we're this pretty open dinette, so you can seat right now. There are the three of us, but you can seat 5, 6 people in this area and still be comfortable.
We've got lots of room. Yep.
This does make down into a bed, so you can actually hide this table underneath the dinette, and it pulls out, so you have a secondary bed here, along with a queen bed up front above the cab. So it's very spacious, and if you're full timing or you're going on pretty long term adventures, and of course this is an adventure truck is the way we like to say it, but you can actually go long term and actually use it. You don't have to be plugged in. The real point is to be off grid and get your true capability of trying to be unlimited. So we have a 16.8 kilowatt system. So with that, it's a lithium battery setup by Lithionics, where you can actually run your AC for 15, 17 hours off grid without a recharge. And so as you're driving, you recharge your battery back up. But it's I want to give people that unlimited adventure in a vehicle like this, where you can kind of take it wherever. Yeah. So and at the same time, you're in this open space where you're still comfortable, not necessarily so packed into a smaller place. Get a little bit more room to where it's 27 feet overall. Yeah. So you get that space and go off grid wherever you want.
How wide is it?
It's 8 feet total.
Wow, okay, because I feel there's a lot of room in here. I'm not cramped. Now, is there any storage underneath these?
Underneath these, yeah, right underneath the cushions. So you'll be able to store the table and other things. Over here, you'll have a full pantry as well. Okay. So you kind of even got it set up already. So
and it goes back pretty deep.
And those shelves fold up and down, so if you want to use it more as a closet, you could.
Oh, okay. Does it come with that? Yeah, a hanging rod. You can just put that in there. Okay.
And here you'll have the fridge and freezers.
Okay. So let's take a look at this.
By Isotherm.
Okay, stainless steel fridge. All right, so 4 shelves and a pull-out bin below. Okay.
Is a convection microwave oven as well.
Okay, it's a good size. Okay, let's take a look at that freezer. It's a pretty big freezer. Is this removable?
It is. I think it's still taped in right now.
Okay, yeah.
But it does slide out, and you can move it up a space right here. You'll just use this rail system, or not rail system, but space right there.
So you can maximize your use of that freezer space. Wonderful. Let's check out the rest of the kitchen.
Farm-style sink here is a deeper dish than your traditional, little square or bowl.
Does it come with a cover?
It does.
I'm seeing that. Yeah, there's a place for it.
So cover, and then you're over a little bit next to you. You'll have another cover here.
Oh, look at that.
And you'll have a 2-burner induction cooktop.
Okay. Now this was a little on the heavy side for me, but not too bad. Okay, so this also serves as a cutting board, I'm imagining?
You can, yes. Okay. Yep, but on this space. But and then underneath, of course, you'll have some drawers as well. Okay,
and that's nice and big and deep. Let's take a look at the bottom. The bottom one's about the same. Oh my goodness, so you have...
Trash can.
Is this a whole can also?
It's
so
smaller.
This could be even like recycling. So trash and recycling, and some more drawers on the side here. Look how big and deep these are. So these just pull right out. Okay, look at that. So on top of the countertop, there's a little tower of power? Or
yes, it's a phone charger, and it's a wireless phone charger as well.
So it has 110 outlet on that side, and
it's a USB-C.
on that
So you'll
side.
have, real quick, we'll go bounce back to the sink. Forgot about this. So you'll have your filtered water
look at
here.
that.
So you
Okay.
do have an onboard filter, water filter. So
Okay.
it's got a pretty large tank and gray tank. So it's a little over 100 gallons for the fresh
Wow,
water.
yeah.
So you'll be able to actually, like I said, again,
Be
we try to
off-grid for a
make
while.
that off-grid and,
Yeah.
and almost an unlimited adventure. So
Now I'm noticing all the upper cabinets goes all the way around in a big L shape all throughout. Any outlets inside any of these, or?
not inside of these
Okay.
cabinets, but you'll have most of them more exposed on the outside throughout the cab.
Okay.
So underneath on the dinette over there.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you can use that as a workstation
Yes.
also. Okay. And I'm noticing underneath the upper cabinets all the way along, there's these lights, these reading lights that you can just push on and off easily.
Sure
underneath
can,
them.
and you'll have one control panel I'll show you here in a second, where you'll be able to control every light in here. You can dim every light. It's your main power station for everything interior.
Wonderful. And I'm liking this material. Do you know what this is?
It's just a composite material we
Okay.
use. It's just a smooth.
Has a nice wood texture.
It's really our vans as well. We use the similar cabinetry, just a different color. So.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Bathroom?
Yes, and it
Oh,
is a
right.
wet bath. So
Okay.
if you've been in our vans before, you have a pull down shower, but if you go into this, now you have an actual wet bath that you can climb into and close
Okay.
off with the door.
So I'm seeing there's a shower curtain here that you just need to pull across. It doesn't have to wrap around you or anything. Air vent, and what's back here? Oh, some storage.
Then you'll have
Okay.
a vent there, and then you'll also have so it's a cassette toilet. So on
Right.
the exterior, you'll have a little box door that opens, and you can pull the cassette out
Access it
to dump
empty it out.
the little tank.
So clothesline and Delta shower head. So there's a lot of adjustments on this. Okay, nice big mirror, oval sink, and it's actually pretty deep. So what's down here?
That'll be access into the water
Oh,
line,
okay.
so you'll be able to pop that open just for
Alright.
shutting anything off or just access into the lines themselves.
Covered toilet paper holder. Okay. So what's behind
That is going to be your pass through to the cab, actually. So,
Okay.
so you'll actually be able to pass through to the interior. So this middle seat here will fold down, and so you'll have access. So if you need to get inside quicker, if it's
Yeah.
raining, you don't want to. Honestly, like right now, it's raining outside, so we could, if that were down, just pass through this little pass through hole just to get into the cab
Yeah.
a little bit quicker. If anybody's in the back.
So the whole back seat flips down?
Yes. So this, if
okay.
you see this platform right here,
Right.
just folds down, and you'll be able
Okay.
to get right into
All
the
right.
cab.
Yeah, that's a good sized
Then for-
opening to access that area. All right.
So you have a queen bed up here.
I smell the leather.
Yes, it smells so good. It's like a new pair of shoes. So, queen bed. You do have a ladder right here, actually. So it stores away in this hole.
Oh,
So you'll be able to use this, climb inside. And again, this sits up above the cab itself. So, but again, queen size bed, and it's a
Yeah.
very comfortable mattress, very soft. You'll have even more storage up here. So there's a little storage hole right here,
Okay.
and you'll have that on both sides, along with the charger on
about to
both
ask
as
you,
well.
yeah.
So
You can lay back here and charge your devices. So is there a TV back here?
there is not no TV. A lot of the times what we've found with, like, especially in the adventure industry and adventure vans, a lot of people use their laptops, tablets, things like
Exactly.
that. Now you have where Starlink's becoming really big, so you can just
Yeah.
link up to that. So no TV in this, but you'll be
Yeah.
on adventure. You'll have your portable devices.
So I like all the windows that are back here. Keeps it nice and open, and you can open all of them up.
Yes, and you'll even have a little sky view there, and that opens up and pops open. So every window in here is going to be able to pop open. So if you'll see you'll have little latches that push the windows out.
Okay. All right. Well,
Ducted AC as well. So main AC right there is a Coleman Mach air conditioning, but you can close it off and then run it through the ducts to spread the
Okay.
air around.
and it's a nice low profile. So here are the control panels.
Yes. So you'll be able to go through, monitor your tanks. So this is one thing that's very different. You'll actually be able to monitor your battery life.
Okay.
So going back to, I said we do use the lithium system. Right now we're plugged in, so it shows your power flow of your positive charge that we're getting. This battery will be fully charged in an hour and 42 minutes.
Okay.
Now, if we weren't plugged in, you could be running the AC and you'll see a negative flow on this power flow. and it'll adjust and show you how much time's remaining from AC usage. So if the AC we're pulling, 1,300 watts, and it's at a full charge, you'll see on here it'll say maybe 16 hours remaining. So it's really nice. You can go through and monitor how much life that you have instead of just, well, I guess we might make it. You can actually see the real deal. So
you can control all of your lighting here.
Dim everything at once. AC. You'll have your furnace control on here as well. So.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely,
for showing this
of course.
to us.
Happy to, and happy to help out. And it's new for us. It's the first time we've had this in Tampa. We just came out with it, so it's nice that everybody can actually see it now and see what it's all about. So
I love it. All right, thanks again.
Absolutely.
Let's check out the cab area of this adventure truck. Here's a quick look at the dash. Let's check out the room in the back seat area.
It has a sport mode, but not like that.
Now let's head over to the driver's side. I'm going in. It really wasn't bad at all. Look at this. Love the steering wheel. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of the StoryTeller Overland GXV Hilt. This adventure truck is rugged and tough on the outside, but refined and comfortable on the inside. It's designed and equipped to take you and keep you off-grid for an extended period of time. So thank you so much for joining me on this tour. Please subscribe to my channel and join me for many more videos. Bye for now.